Morning, guys. Today we are going to go over how to send an email. Now, this chapter is significantly easier than the last time I taught it if you have a Gmail account. We're going to go over this today, and then I just want to let you guys know you have your final the 27th. Normally in this class, you guys have a couple weeks to write a script. You guys would have a couple weeks to write a few scripts, and that would be your final. Obviously, you're not going to have a couple weeks. So I'll send out a message with what the final is going to be either today or tomorrow. But your final is the 27th. So I just want to let you guys know that we have class today, tomorrow, and a little bit longer of a class day on the 20th, and that's it. So then you'll have the 22nd, 23rd, 24th to do whatever the final is, whether it's here's some code, here's a problem, write code, or if I decide to do a test, multiple choice, short answer, how do you do this, how do you do that sort of stuff. So I'll let you guys know what that's going to be like either today or tomorrow, but I just want to let you know that. So what we're going to do today is this email, and that's actually all we're going to do in this chapter, because everything else it's a little, since you guys have an email account or a Gmail account, you don't need the rest, but it's a little bit more advanced, but whatever. So what we're going to do, since all of you guys have a Gmail account, which is your WA Scholar account, it's very easy. So what you're going to do is, since you have one, all you need to do is you need to click on this link. Click this link. Hopefully nothing here is, yeah, you'll get this. I'm not going to click this because what it will do is it will actually print, it'll ask you where are you using this, like on a desktop or an iOS or something like that. Just choose desktop, and then it's going to create a client ID and a secret key, and I don't want anyone to see the secret key, which is why I'm not clicking it. And so what it'll do is you will then download, once it's created with the client ID and the secret ID, it will create a file called credentials.json, and that will be in your downloads folder. And so what you want to do is you want to move that file to where you write your scripts. So this is where all my scripts are, and it's right there. So you want to copy and paste it or cut and paste it into there. Once you do, I can close that. Okay, that's not it. Oh, great. Now I closed out of automate the boring stuff. Here we go. So once you click that, you fill out the form, it's exactly what it says. You'll do exactly this. What you'll then need to do is you will need to pip install EzGmail. So pip install EzGmail. It will download all of this stuff. Wait until it's done. Need to upgrade pip. And then all you're going to do is you are going to, let's just start a new one. All you're going to do is import EzGmail. If I could spell, and import OS, and then you're going to go os.change directory, and you do this to the credentials of your JSON file. I've already done this, so I don't know what'll happen if I do it again, so we're going to find out. Now I don't have the file at the end of this, notice that. Okay, because this is just the directory, and then you go EzGmail. Initiate. Now for you guys, it will actually open up something like this, and you will have to give it access. It'll open up a new window, and you'll have to give it access to do this. Like the book says here, app isn't verified. That's fine. It may enter. You'll have to enter the Google. I didn't have to do that. I was already logged in, so you don't have to worry about that. Or you may have to sign in. You may not, depending on if you're already signed in or not. Click allow, and once you do that, in the same location as your credentials.json file, you'll have your token.json file. Nope. Don't give me a preview. And these are what you need in order to send email from your Gmail. So, sorry, people are texting me. My phone's vibrating, and it is actually providing the light off of the wall to illuminate my face. So once you have this, it's super easy to send email. You just go EzGmail.send. I'm going to send this to myself. Test subject. This is only a test for the video. All right, and then I'm going to open up my email. Boom. Pretty cool. And it's a lot easier than what you had to do. I'm going to jump down and show you what you had to do before. You had to do all this. You had to connect, import SMT-lib. You had to connect via a specific port. You had to send the EHLO and then start the tunneling and then log in and then send the email and then quit. So, and so some of this is a little bit more networking, like why this specific port, well, it's, you know, all this stuff. And then depending on who you were logging in as, you had to go with a different SMTP server name and IMAP. So this allows you to read and delete emails. So that's why we're not getting into that. We're just going to stick with this EzGmail. And also, I'm sorry, the texting, I want to give you guys enough time to work on whatever project I give you for your final. And if you guys want to look into doing texting on your own for your final, that's 100% cool with me. But I don't know. I'll figure that out. So if we want to attach attachments, obviously you can't just have this because you gotta, well, you may be able to, but I highly doubt that if I just give it a picture. I don't even have a picture ready. I don't know what this annotation is. Computer name, this PC. Oh, yeah, this one's fine. Copy. This is probably going to be incorrect. The reason I say that is because it doesn't know where this file is. Yeah, so if you want to send an image, you have to put the image copy you have to put the image in the same directory as your credentials and token.json files. And so now, boom. One thing you want to be really careful of, just in general, as it says here, if you send too many emails too quickly using code, so if you try to, like, I don't know, you want to spam someone's inbox, don't. What it'll do is it will notice that you are sending the same email from the same IP address, from the same location, and it will, if you do it too much, you can get like blacklisted. I know that's one thing that I've been warned about. And if I accidentally do send, for I in range 1 to 1,000,000, send an email for every number, like the school could get blacklisted because it's like, hey, this place sends out spam. Be careful. So you want to be really careful. You really only want to send email to yourself, because, well, you don't only have to, but it's like one thing you could use this for is like someone logged onto my computer and I want to know. And anytime someone logs onto my computer, it sends me an email. You can do that with the texting, and I'll show you briefly how to go through it. So if you guys want to do it on your own, that's totally cool with me. And also exe or zip file attachments. Those tend to have viruses, especially if they're sent. If they're noticing that a lot of those are being sent from one IP address, they're more likely to contain a virus or spam. So just be careful. If you want to send CC, which is a carbon copy, or BCC is blank carbon or blind carbon copy, a CC, if you send an email, it's not like I would send an email to you guys, but I would CC Mr. Felinsky, my boss, my department head, not necessarily because the email's to him, but I just want him to be aware of something. And then you can also BCC someone, which is, if I CC someone, everyone I send the email to can see that Mr. Felinsky has been BCC or has been CC'd. If I BCC someone, no one can see that I blind carbon copied, for example, Mr. Vishnoff. So if I send an email to you guys see the email. If I CC Mr. Felinsky, he sees the email, and you guys see that he sees the email. But if I BCC Mr. Vishnoff, no one knows except me and Mr. Vishnoff. So that's just what those, if you guys didn't know what those meant, that's what they mean. Now, one thing you will need to do, if you need, so you can figure out which email address you've configured EzGmail for. But what happens, so let's say I close this. Now I want to do this again. Import EzGmail, sweet EzGmail.init. Basically, what you always will need to do is you'll need to import OS and change the, I'm just going to jump down here, copy. And now you can do EzGmail.init. So if you want to send email, you'll have to import EzGmail. You can't then just immediately do EzGmail.init. You have to import OS and os.changedir, and then you can do it. So how long has this video been? 13 minutes. All right, so what I want you guys to do is, I'll make this an assignment, but you guys need to send me a couple emails. Yeah, and then you can read and search. Yeah, we'll go over that tomorrow because it's already too long. Yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you later.